On July 9, 1943, the Allies launched one of the most significant amphibious operations of World War II, the invasion of Sicily, known as Operation Husky. This daring campaign aimed to weaken the Axis powers' hold on southern Europe and pave the way for the liberation of Italy. The operation began with a massive airborne assault, followed by landings on the beaches of Sicily. The Allies faced fierce resistance from entrenched German and Italian forces, who had fortified the island in anticipation of an invasion. The terrain, with its mountains and rugged landscape, provided natural defenses, making the operation even more challenging. In the early days of the invasion, the Allies struggled to gain a foothold as German and Italian forces fought back with determination. However, superior Allied air power and naval support began to turn the tide in favor of the attackers. The air superiority allowed the Allies to target critical infrastructure, disrupt enemy supply lines, and weaken the Axis defenses. As the battle continued, fierce fighting broke out across the island. The Allies faced difficulties in coordinating their efforts, as various national forces, including American, British, and Canadian troops, worked together under the command of General Dwight D. Eisenhower. Despite these challenges, the Allies slowly but surely advanced, capturing key towns and cities, including the vital port of Messina. After weeks of intense combat, the Axis forces were forced to retreat, and by August 17, 1943, Sicily was firmly in Allied hands. The invasion was a success, but the cost was high. Thousands of soldiers, both Allied and Axis, lost their lives in the brutal fighting. The campaign also marked a significant shift in the war, as it opened up the Mediterranean for further Allied operations, including the invasion of Italy itself. The invasion of Sicily was a crucial turning point in World War II. It marked the first major Allied assault on Axis-controlled Europe and led to the downfall of Benito Mussolini's regime. After the successful invasion, Italy saw widespread public disillusionment, eventually leading to Mussolini's ousting and Italy's surrender in September 1943. However, the Allies faced continued resistance from German forces, who had fortified the Italian peninsula, delaying the liberation of the rest of Italy. The campaign also diverted Axis forces from the Eastern Front, giving the Soviet Union some breathing room. Despite the success, the operation proved the complexity of launching amphibious assaults, and the cost in lives was high, with over 25,000 Allied casualties. Thank you for watching. For more historical insights, be sure to subscribe to Historic Wars.